Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Thursday, the 17th of December. Okay, so within the Fed statement, there was something for the doves, there was something for the hawks, and it's left people probably scratching their heads a little bit. As expected, the interest rate was increased by up to 0.25%, and not necessarily 0.25%. So it was a bit of a weird old one. And the projections going forward were less than the 3% originally expected over the next 3 years. It's only 2%, so we'll see what runs from it. But for now, markets were a little bit unsure how to take it last night and through the Asian session, although now we're seeing a bit of a sell-off on the euro at the moment, at least. So what we've got in store for today? Well, from a 4-hourly perspective, we've sort of got into this lower trend by dropping through and taking the prior lows out there. So we're sort of into a lower trend. Hourly really confirms that, of course. It's whether or not now we can get back. I mean, we're a long way away from where the daily pivots are. It's whether we could sort of move towards that region. We've already hit the S1, so not the best of mornings in terms of my particular style of trading, because of some of my targets already been got, or at least one of the targets have gone, and the other one's a long way away. So we'll see how we roll from this. But at the moment, it does look bearish, and we could even see a continuation to that downside. Cable, and again sold off yesterday. Following the news, and again with cable, it was already running in a sort of lower trend, and now we've just sort of confirmed that, taken out some prior lows, not as far down as the 1.49 sort of area that we'd previously been down to, so there is a chance we could come down some more. 60-minute perspective, possibly got a better chance of getting up there back towards its daily pivot. So we'll see how it runs through from that point of view, but again, it's still to me relatively bearish, but already having hit its S1. It's taken at least one of its targets away from me this morning. Okay, and then dollar yen. Started on continued. I talked about the pivot swing yesterday. We saw a continuation of that move, and yes, it was choppy around the news event itself, but it's now settled down, continued within that trend, and looks like it could push up some more. Again, already hit the R1 here. Daily pivots below. If we start, I mean, we're just bouncing off this 21. It may be an easier route for continuation to the upside there. Aussie dollar. Let's just bring it to daily preview first. And it's a bit more choppy on the Aussie dollar. We haven't really sold off massive. I mean, sold off from yesterday. I mean, yesterday ended up closing up positively for the candle itself, but it's given that back at the moment and sitting back around these lows here. I think a break of these lows would, I mean, this is a bit of a consolidation phase. We're sitting in. A break of these lows could see us go further southward. Again, we've got the daily pivot above us, but we are quite some distance away from that. It may be one of those days that we just miss that. However, with all of these markets, if we see a reversal, there is the potential. I think cable's probably the closest, although the Aussie dollar's not that far away. In real terms, it's only about 40 pips. But to break these lows, well, could head off further south towards the S2s. But I think the market may just be chewing this over a little bit today. Canadian dollar, well, sort of pushed up, had to put in new highs there, new near-term highs yesterday. Quite some way off of the previous highs there of just over 1.4, but still edging its way closer. Consolidating where we are now. It's no surprise we'll see this consolidation. It's hit its daily pivot, but if we just watch this may be the mover, or the one with the best potential, because it's not running to either its R1 or its S1. So if it does start moving back up, we'll be looking for the highs there, double tops, yesterday's highs, and the R1 area. Likewise, a break of these lows that we're seeing through at the moment, well, we've got more support on this way through, but we could head back south towards the 50 MA maybe. So news coming out today, not a lot. We've got another German figure, a German IFO business climate coming out at 9, not a big mover. UK retail sales may be a good, give us a decent view, and that'd be interesting at 9:30. I've heard mixed results coming through on retail sales at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see what actually comes out there. Expectation is for a plus 0.6 figure. It should be high at this time of the year with the Christmas spending, and of course it will include the Black Friday. So we'll see how that comes through at 9:30. And then we've got unemployment claims later on, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. That's the weekly unemployment claims in the US. It has less bang with it. And having seen an interest rate increase happen, well, it's probably going to have a little bit less effect on these markets, whatever comes out today anyway. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great one. Bye for now.